A notice of motion was brought to the Assembly in relation to the removal by way of impeachment of the Deputy Governor. Members of the press, I want you to know these facts. That Standing Order number 60 of the Kisii County Assembly requires specifically that the mover of the motion must table the grounds together with the particulars of allegations. But when that motion was tabled, I will tell you openly that there were only grounds, general grounds as provided under Article 181 of the Constitution, issues to do with abuse of office, gross violation of the law, which are general statements, but there were no specific charges or particulars of the allegations that were actually tabled with that motion. And we were very curious to actually establish what is this the Deputy Governor is being charged of. Today in the morning, that motion now was moved. But surprisingly, we realized that motion, the notice that was given last week on Tuesday is completely different than the motion that was tabled. And the requirement of the standing orders are that when you move the motion must be similar in form and content as the notice that was given. To the extent I saw the speaker trying to read a document of 8 pages, and that is not the notice that was given last week. So in actual sense, already there was violation of the own standing orders of the Assembly.
The whole thing is dead on arrival. We want to urge the Kisii people, the Kisii County people, to remain united and know that the Deputy Governor is at peace, because the section 60 of our standing orders and the section 33 of County Government Act outlines clearly the procedure of removing a Deputy Governor from office. The same process is the one that applies when removing a governor from office. So as this team here, we want to say that we have seen a clear violation of the law and a deliberate move to extend the whole process, because seemingly whoever was trying to intimidate the Deputy Governor did not have enough grounds, because the matters that we have here are matters that can be solved at home with our assistant chiefs and our chiefs and even the village elders. We are waiting. We want to tell them, bring it on. We will teach you the law if you don't understand the law.
Honourable members, the County Assembly now resolves to remove His Excellency Dr. Robert Onzare Monda from office of the County Deputy Governor of Kisii by way of impeachment pursuant to Article 181, subsection 1A and the C of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, Section 33 of the County Government Act 2012, and the County Assembly Standing Orders, number 61, as led with 60 on the following grounds. 1. Close violation of the Constitution or another law. Whereas Article 179(4), first Deputy Chief Executive power on the Deputy Governor, and whereas in the consideration of the provision of Article 10 and 73, subsection 1A, 3, and 4 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, insofar as it connotes to the manner in which the state officer is expected to exercise assigned authority. Article 75, subsection 1 of the Constitution, as led with section 8, 9, 10, 11, 24 and 32, 34 of the Leadership and Integrity Act 2012, and section 9 and 11 subsection 1, 2A, 1 and C of the Public Officer Ethics Act obliged a state officer to behave in all senses in a manner that is devoid of comprising public or official interest in favor of a personal interest. Honourable members, the Deputy Governor actions of requesting for a bribe, receiving a bribe is meant to compromise the integrity of the recruitment institution of WASCO, and the same is driven by nepotism, favoritism, improper and inferior motives, and for corrupt purposes is complete disregard of the provision of Article 73, 2P and Article 73C. By virtue of the Deputy Governor requesting and receiving a bribe of 800,000, he is in breach of the provision of Article 232, which obliges the public officer to observe the value and the principles of public service that include high standard of professional ethics, fair competition, and merits as the basis of appointments and promotions, and Article 73, 2T of the Constitution requires that all state officers to be accountable to the public for their decisions and actions. The Deputy Governor, Dr. Robert Onsale Monda, violated Article 10, 73, 75, and 232 of the Constitution, which binds the state officers while discharging their duties in office in that area. The Gusii Water and Sanitation Company advertised for various job vacancies in April 2023, and the said Deputy Governor alerted Dennis Mokai's father that he could secure his son a job upon paying a bribery of 800,000, only upon its shortlisting and being interviewed for the post.
Cognizant of the provisions of Article 181, subsection 1, A and C of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, that lays down the grounds upon which account Deputy Governor may be removed from office of the Deputy Governor by way of impeachment, as read together with the procedure laid down under Section 33 of the County Government Act, as further read together with Standing Order number 60 and 61 of the Kisii County Assembly Standing Orders, and whereas the Article 10, as read together with Article 73, 74, 75, and Article 232 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, provides for accountability for state officers to the public for decisions and actions as key guiding principles of leadership and integrity. Further aware that Section 8, 9, 10, 11, 24, and 32 and 34 of the Leadership and Integrity Act provides for the General Leadership and Integrity Code to wit, breach of public, failing to carry out duties of his office in a professional, transparent, and accountable manner, using his office and unlawfully enrich himself, failing to conduct duties of his office with impartiality and objectivity in accordance with Articles 10 of the Constitution of Kenya, Articles 27, Article 23, subsection 2B, and Article 232, and practicing favoritism, and engaging in corrupt or unethical practices, and engaging in actions that bully a person.